Okay, let's go.
Warning, this podcast may contain adult language, questionable life choices, and unsolicited opinions.
You've been warned. Welcome to Sugar, Spice, and Bad Advice.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Yvette.
Let's get messy.
Oh my goodness.
So we're kind of a mess today.
Yeah, it's a chaotic. It's a chaotic day today.
It is.
So it's going to be a little bit of a chaotic episode. We are on a time crunch.
We are.
We have other responsibilities to get to, but we are committed to providing you with your daily,
your best
weekly
entertainment.
Dose. Exactly.
The best entertainment.
Weekly dose of sugar, spice, and bad advice at the very least.
I think I shook it. Was I supposed to shake it?
I mean, I just assumed. I could be wrong.
So we're gonna take a little shoddy shot, Skins.
Yes, it calls. Today calls for it.
Of midnight moonshine.
Midnight moonshake.
Moonshake. It's a moonshake.
Yeah,
it's cookies and cream.
So we're gonna start with that. Oh, there was no pop. That wasn't satisfying.
That pop is satisfying. Okay.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's yummy, but strong.
It is yummy and it's strong. I like it. Nice. It is very good. I think everything that the moonshine company or whatever makes is good.
Oh yeah, it is pretty good. I don't think I've had anything that I didn't really like. Oh my!
You say that we took the
except for the pickles.
You said we took the pickle shot. I don't remember that.
We did.
Or ate the pickles.
We ate the pickles.
Are you sure? I don't remember eating the pickles.
Do you want to eat one right now? Right after your
my cookies and cream shots.
Dude, that's all I can see now is my lashes. She's like telling me.
Oh my god, I thought she was high. Okay, so somebody said that I look high. I am not high. I thought she was high. I looked at her, I'm like, are you fucking high? And she's like, no.
What?
She's like, it's my eyelashes. I'm like, oh, I look like I'm high with my eyelashes too. I feel you.
Oh my gosh.
They're heavy. They're heavy.
They are heavy. Well, I have like the clusters, and I only have like the longest ones left. So I was like, all right, we're fucking gonna rock with it, So that's what we did.
Look pretty.
Thank you.
And you don't look high anymore.
Thanks.
Now you're gonna walk around.
Now that I'm like, let me make sure my eyes are open. Let me push these suckers up. Let me push these suckers up. Stay out of my line of vision, but that's all I can see now. Okay, so we have wrapped up Temptation Island a while ago. Now we're kind of moved on to Truth or Snack, but we also have shots and
kind of like Reddit rabbit hole.
We've got some Smutty Storytime. And then we'll catch you up a little bit on some Bravo. There's a hodgepodge of stuff. And then we might wait for Attack of the Snacks for our next episode. Yeah, our next episode. So we'll see what we can get to. Bear with us, okay?
Mm-hmm. Like we said, we're kind of a mess today.
Okay, so should we start with your Reddit rabbit holes? I've been waiting to hear about these.
So... okay, so this is kind of a funny one. So, I guess this is just somebody's confession. And it says, I legitimately think I'd rather fuck a goat and have nobody know than not fuck a goat and have everybody think I did. What would you rather? Would you rather fuck a goat and nobody would know about it? Or not fuck a goat and have everybody think you fucked the goat?
I would rather let people just think what they want to think.
So you'd rather...
Yeah, I don't want to fuck a goat.
I know. But you want everybody to think that you
They can think whatever they want.
Okay, so if you're worried about what other people think, girl, people on Reddit, you guys... Jesus, confessions. Reading your guys' confessions, I'm like, holy shit.
Did they fuck a goat?
No, but lots and lots of people fuck their relatives.
Oh my god.
Lots and lots of people fuck their siblings.
Oh my god!
Oh, lots. It's a very, very. What I have found is that y'all are fucking nasty. Y'all are fucking your brothers and sisters, and your doctors and nurses are ratting your asses out for your fucking nasty asses. Whatever you're doing, you're going to the hospital, it's getting written on Reddit.
I do not claim this energy.
Oh my god, and everybody is fucking their family. And everyone is fucking their family. Just saying.
No!
Oh.
The hell is this?
I'm telling you, y'all are nasty. What in the Pornhub is right?
Is that why everything is all about, like, family-centered? Y'all are gross.
Y'all are gross.
Mm-mm.
And we can do a creepy confession or a scandalous confession.
Oh my gosh.
Or is this gross or am I overreacting?
I want scandalous.
You want scandalous?
Scandaloso.
Alright, so wait, we've decided that you're not fucking the goat.
Give me the good shit. Hell no. What about you? You'd rather fuck a goat?
Oh no, I don't want to fuck a goat, but I don't want everybody to think I fucked a goat.
Well, those are your only options. So you'd rather fuck a goat. So you're telling me
you're gonna rather a goat fucker. No, I think I would deal with people thinking I fucked the goat. I'd be like, yeah, proof. Okay, I'm with you on that. We're not fucking goats.
Some people might applaud you for it, you know?
Dude, some of y'all out there would applaud me for it, reading your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, confessions. Okay, so scandalous. Okay. All right. My high school was very big on the arts, at least when I was in school. If you were in the jazz band or a show choir, you were also involved in competitions. Not just local state competitions either, national competitions. Wow. Where you would miss school, travel, stay in hotels, etc. One year we traveled to Washington, D.C. for a competition, and my boyfriend and I sat next to each other on the way down and back home, of course. I was 17 at the time, and he had just turned 17 on the trip, so we were very hormonal teenagers. Mm-hmm. On the way back from the competition that his dad was chaperoning, mind you, we sat in the back of the bus, and around 2 or 3 a.m. when everyone was asleep and it was almost a 9-hour drive, I gave him a blowjob. Scandalous. I don't even know why. I think back to it now and shudder because my friends, parents, my teachers were on the bus too. But I did it. No one caught us, and honestly, I really don't think much about it back then.
Oh, God.
I don't even think that's that big of a deal.
We've kind of all
been there. I was pissed at him, though, because he had slept against me for almost 4 hours, and it was insanely uncomfortable as my entire left arm had fallen asleep, but every single time I started falling asleep, he would wake me up because he was uncomfortable. So because of that, me and him being incredibly sleep deprived, as I had only gotten about 40 minutes of sleep in 24 hours, I didn't let him finish, and I pretended to fall asleep, laugh my ass off. It got better. Your end of your story got better.
That's good.
That's good. It's kind of funny. I'm like, oh, so you gave your boyfriend a blowjob when you were 17 on the back of a bus. I feel like that's like in the back of a movie theater. Right? Like, isn't that like a kind of like a common thing? Like, you go sit in the back of a movie theater? No? No, you lie. Yes. You
Don't look at me.
If those teenagers are in the back of the movie theater, you know what they're doing.
Oh,
or I know what they're doing.
I know. And you know what's the fucking worst part about that? They have cameras in the movie theaters.
Do they?
Yes. They can see you.
No.
But of course, we didn't think about that back then.
No. Maybe
Unless
like one, maybe like one from the top
then.
and seeing everything.
But it's definitely a thing now.
No, I think that if they have a camera, it's like one at the back at the top and it looks down. Well, but they don't have like where they can't see what people are doing.
Haven't you seen like the audience reactions?
Yeah, like, but don't you think that's like one camera in the back, and it's like, oh well, I get that's a face on, huh?
Yeah,
but that's like front row face on. They can't see the full.
I'm sure they can see like a bunch of freaking people, like the heads, and if somebody all of a sudden
pops up or goes down,
or bobbing and weaving.
Do you think so? Let us know if you know.
Maybe it's
can you see people hooking up? And if you work in a movie theater, can you see people hooking up?
Yeah,
in the back seat? Is there cameras where you can see
people are hooking up or not?
How embarrassing!
That's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, so that's a fun little.
Ew. Okay, well, I'm hoping that they can't. I've never done anything in the back of the movie theater, but.
Oh, really?
Really? No, I haven't.
Really?
In real life. I swear.
She's gonna leave me hanging.
I swear. Have you? See, I've got creepy confessions. Or gross. Am I overreacting? Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry, friends.
We've got some smutty story time coming up after this.
Oh, here's a weird one. I've never read these. Remember, I just go by the title. Okay, or the first sentence. If they don't have a title, then I kind of read like the first sentence. Okay, when I was in my early 20s, I met a guy who I'd been talking to online at an Arby's parking lot and gave him head. God, a lot of head giving. Like, he got in my backseat, introduced himself, and the entire conversation after that spent with his dick down my throat. He had an amazing body, but smelled like an Abercrombie and Fitch at the mall, and wouldn't stop talking about wanting to become a lawyer. I was quite uninterested in conversation, so I told him to get out of my car, and we parted ways. I ran into him at a restaurant a few weeks later and found out we went to the same college. I invited him over after that and ended up having to walk through my entire apartment complex parking lot dressed as a slutty schoolgirl because he couldn't find my apartment. The sex was amazing, but we never spoke again after it was over. Wow.
Good for you.
I know, that's interesting.
But also, like, why are we giving up head so easily?
I right? Is that this generation?
Is that like a thing
that they do?
A thing?
I know. I don't want to suck your dick.
I don't want to.
All right. Well, okay. So
unless you earned it.
So we had put out a question.
Oh yeah. Okay,
so we had put out a question, and oh my god, I didn't screenshot the question.
So please go to our TikTok if you haven't seen it yet. Go to our TikTok and answer it. We'll take the replies and put them up. But we asked, and it's a viral trend that's going around TikTok right now. But we asked for people to send us the pettiest and craziest ways they've caught someone cheating, right? So this is the responses. Some of the responses that we got.
Yeah, this is one. I only asked one person if I could post theirs.
Yeah.
So this is Cruella Deauville, and she said, "I paid some guy in a strip club that spoke Albanian to translate a letter I had found in my then boyfriend's apartment, and it was a love letter from his wife." Oh my god.
Oh my god, we should have dug deeper. Wait, so what else did we?
And she said, she said, God had much better plans for me. My golden retriever husband is worlds better.
Oh yeah.
So obviously.
Okay, so yeah.
But I think that is so fucking funny. Why were you in a strip club talking to Albanian men?
Yeah.
How did we get there?
How did you get to the strip club?
I kind of need more of a backstory. Cruella Deauville.
Cruella Deauville, we should have asked you for more.
I should have asked you for more.
how did you know it was Albanian? How did you know it was Albanian? What made you go to a strip club? How did you know this guy worked there and would speak Albanian?
Oh, I want to know. I feel like you have more deets.
Oh, maybe we gotta message you privately and see if we can share more details on that, because that is too good.
That is
because
funny.
You gotta know why you even thought about
and you're like, oh, I think this is written in Albanian.
Yeah. And does that mean that the wife is still back in Albania?
I know. Why is it in a letter? It must be something like that, because I mean, you don't write letters to your significant other.
Yeah.
Unless back in the day. Yeah, because it wasn't like an email.
That's so good. There's other ones too where it's like people like where
where they dressed up
and like you take another person's car. Genius.
Yes. Genius. You have to be in disguise. You gotta be incognito.
I love that. So I think that we actually did ask this question on one of our episodes a few episodes back. We asked for people to tell us. So that's when we decided to make the post about it. And it's been getting a lot of comments. So please interact with us and let us know on there for sure if you have more.
Yeah, so you guys are pretty fucking funny. So I've done something like that with an ex. I took my mom's car and I put my hair up in a baseball hat, and I wore a baseball hat and a big old hoodie sweatshirt, and I put my hoodie over my hat and drove my mom's car and sat in front of my ex's house and waited to see if a girl would go in and out. It's a very specific girl.
And did they?
No, they. I never saw them, but I mean, he was begging her. I already knew that. And then she moved into his house. And then he wanted to get back together with me, and then kicked her out, and I dumped him. Yeah,
that's the best. I love that.
I made him kick her out, and then dumped him.
You're like, so anyways, peace out, bitch.
Deuces.
Oh my gosh! So we have a submission from one of our viewers. Her name is Melissa. Shout out to Melissa. She sent us some recommendations for smut stories. A smutty story. So if you want some smutty story time, stick around. We are going to have more recommendations for you coming up. But she said that this would be a really good, easy read. And it's, fairly quick. So perfect way to start. This is a series called Court of Ravens. So there's more than one book. But it's about a woman who, these are her words, okay, who gets plowed by two men, and they eventually form a relationship where they both love and fuck her. One is her, okay, there's spoiler alerts, all right? One is her soulmate. The other lost his soulmate, but loves her too. They all three sleep together and fuck her. By the way, they are ravens. They shapeshift.
Oh, okay, so they're shapeshifters. Okay.
That's why it's called Court of Ravens.
Okay.
So they all three sleep together and fuck her. One of the men...
Do they turn into ravens? Do they shapeshift into birds?
Yeah, they shapeshift into ravens.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've never heard of bird porn before.
Oh my god,
I've heard of
I feel like this is the tip of the iceberg.
Vampire porn and werewolf porn.
Oh my god. Oh, it gets
but not
okay, so
bird porn.
I've heard this is probably the tip of the iceberg.
I'm hoping that it's on like audio.
Yeah, it is. She does so I can listen. She does Audible. Yeah.
All right, so I can listen to it.
Make sure nobody's around.
I know. I'm like, when can I do it? I'm alone.
So there is a spoiler alert. Okay, so one of the men was tortured, hated her and tortured her by fucking her ass for torture because he was raped by her dad.
Oh.
Yeah. And yes, again, they are ravens.
I'm not into the butt stuff.
No, but it's
so.
But she said, if you read anything, read this. It's a quick read, but it's well written.
Oh, it's a quick read, nice.
And it's actually so good. It's genuinely very good.
Oh, genuinely very good. Okay. And who is this from?
This is, you mean like who wrote it or who sent it in?
Who sent it in?
Our viewer, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
And then if you want to keep up with more smut stories,
please send us your recommendations.
Let us know. But also you can follow Book of Emily with 2 Ys. She's on Instagram and TikTok. And she makes a lot of content about that kind of thing.
Reviews them or something?
Yeah. So I've heard, like, this is, I'm telling you, when I say the tip of the iceberg, I've heard of stories about where this woman falls in love with a piece of poop.
I have heard of that story too.
And then another one where it's like a priest is like fucking people with holy water.
Yeah, I think is that the priest?
That's the two different ones. Yeah, the priest. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read this stuff. So I can't tell you where. Have you read this stuff?
Not either of those. Not anything we've talked about right now. No.
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 That doesn't sound guilty at all.
No, I would swear to God, I would tell you the truth. I really don't. I have nothing to hide. I would tell the truth.
Well, she did say she heard about the poop one.
I have heard about the poop one.
I mean, so that's just.
That's because I am part of a smut group, and so they always talk about like the craziest things they said. So that's why I've heard.
Oh, you need to invite me to that. That's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
All right, funny. So I will give you more recommendations next week.
Give us recommendations.
Yeah.
Give us your smuttiest smut.
Yeah. With like something that is hot off the wall. Yeah. Vampires and werewolves, you know.
I like the werewolf stuff.
I'm not mad at it. I've always been into it. It's classic.
It is.
But if you got something even weirder.
I've heard aliens.
I've heard dragons. I've heard fairies. And
oh, yeah. All that kind of stuff. Fantasy stuff.
Yeah. Anywho, sorry, we're starting to dissociate and think about the dirty things. So
we forget where we are and what we're actually here for.
So anywho, really quickly, I'm just going to give you guys a brief update on some Bravo. Love Hotel went ahead and premiered this last Sunday, the 27th, and it's with, again, like Luann, Ashley Darby, and Giselle, and freaking Shannon Storm. So Shannon Storm just turned 60. Luann is like 59. Giselle is like
there's people
in her 40s.
I thought these were younger people.
No, that's a mixed group. And then Ashley is 36. She's the youngest. She's 36. And the guys are mixed too. There's like older guys and with like in their 30s. And I don't know, maybe I'm just a little burnt out. I'm like on the love like shows or whatever, like dating shows. I just feel like everyone's just trying to like get seen. There is a couple.
That's what I feel about. I feel like everybody's just trying to get on TV so they can get followers.
Yeah. And you know what? It bounced me out because Love is Blind used to be like super, super like people were like legitimately looking for love. Yeah. And now it just seems like that's what it's become, like a publicity stunt. But anywho, if you guys want to watch along with me, Love Hotel, I'm hoping that it picks up the pace. I'm rooting for Shannon. She's always been
Thanks. I root for me too. Thank you.
Watch along with me next Sunday. And of course, I'm always rooting for you. So the next one is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's the tea that's been like, remember Kenya got they stopped filming with her because she posted these posters of that girl with her the dick in her mouth. Yeah. So they went to Nashville and for Portia's birthday, and they've been like doing all the cowgirl shit. But these girls do not wear a damn thing. Like they wear fishnets as like pants. Clothes. And you know what? I mean, God bless them. Their bodies are amazing. So if I had that shit, I would do the same thing. But if you want to stay on top of that, I mean, the show is good too. But I'm just saying that episode was just like ass everywhere. I wasn't mad at it. I was just like, damn. All right, we get it. But that one again, follow along with me. The other last thing is The Valley. That I did not expect to be this good, but it is actually pretty fucking good.
Oh,
there's a lot of fucking drama. It's like Jax with his like back and forth between will he go to rehab, won't he go to rehab? There's another couple that's divorcing.
I feel like Bravo should send his ass fucking rehab. You can make a whole nother show out of it.
So she called him out. Was like on their last argument was like she's like, you might lose your job.
Yes.
If you don't get your shit together. And he's like, well, you're gonna tell me you never did cocaine too? And she's like,
well, yeah, but you're not outing fucking that you're addicted to it.
Well, she's like, yeah, I'm not saying that, but I could come clean right now if you test me. Would you?
Yeah.
And he just said, oh, yeah, oh. Mm-hmm. So anyway, the other couple that's divorcing, it's getting really messy. It's this guy Jesse and Michelle, and they're really like volatile towards each other. But I guess there's this group chat with all the guys, including Jax, and he put out there that And apparently, guys say what happens in the group chat stays in the group chat.
Okay.
Guys are the worst.
I know. They run to the girl the second that something gets. They have to spill the tea.
They do not know how to keep a secret worse than girls do.
Way worse than girls.
They gossip way worse than girls.
Way.
There's no way. So, oh my gosh. So he said in the group chat that he doesn't understand how his ex-wife or potential ex-wife who's sitting there is affording the rent because she hasn't made commission in like 2 years because she's a real estate agent. And that
so she hasn't sold a house?
Yeah, apparently not. And that she is apparently sleeping with a billionaire, allegedly, for $1,500 a night. And if she is, God bless her.
I know, fuck.
But she has a daughter, a young daughter, and so she's worried about her image to her. Yeah. But yeah, so he said that in the group chat, and then one of the dads decided to tell one of the other guys, and the other guy went and told the girls, and the girls told her, and then they went to Dave & Buster's, and it was just crying and fighting at the Dave & Buster's. D&B can't even enjoy your damn arcades and drinks. Yeah, so it was. Then he's planning this Santa Barbara trip that's going to be aired next week on Tuesday. So if you guys want to watch that with me, but he's planning this Santa Barbara trip, and she's over here trying to getting people to vote him out of the house when he rented the house and planned the trip. Oh, she's like, well, how about he just stays in a hotel?
You're lucky he's still invited. Like, I wouldn't. My ex would not be coming.
This is the thing about reality TV, right? Like, you're putting in situations that wouldn't necessarily be real.
No, that are not real situations.
You would not be going on a vacation with your ex. When you're in a group of friends, if that was like your real life. You would not go. Cameras, and so you're putting these awkward situations, and they're waiting for the drama to happen.
Super awkward situation.
With her new boyfriend.
Ah, no! Oh my god! And the old dude fucking rented the house.
Yeah.
Or planned the trip? No.
So awkward. But yeah, if you want to watch that with me, Bravo stuff, it's always something. That's Sunday, Love Hotel. Tuesdays is the Valley, and then Real Housewives of Atlanta is on Sundays as well. It's right before Love Hotel. So yeah, that's gonna do it for my bit of Bravo and the Smutty Storytime.
Smutty Storytime. Send in your best easy reads, though. You have to send. We can't do like a. We can't.
If it's on Audible, even better.
Even better. Or an easy read, like a fast read.
Well, I'm not gonna read it, but
I'm not gonna read it either.
No. You tell us. What the name?
And then maybe we'll audio
and the synopsis. You give us your synopsis of it. We'll credit you for it, and we'll tell everyone the little blurb that you give us about the book. See if people want to read it.
Like that's like us promoting somebody else's book.
Yeah, why not? Huh? We're also looking to get more guests on eventually. So stay tuned for that. We have a couple people in mind already. We're just hoping to see if they can
get it. If we can all get together at the right time.
Get together at the right time. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Today. We also have a lot more coming. Don't you worry, because we got snacks. We've got more of these truth or snack questions. And then we've got the Cinco de Mayo episode. Hopefully we can celebrate a little bit.
We'll do something for Cinco de Mayo.
Maybe some tacos and some margaritas. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll just...
Because it's on Monday.
Yeah, we'll probably film before then. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's going to do it for us. Remember, we're not experts, but we're definitely entertaining.
So take our advice with a grain of salt or a shot of tequila.
Until next time, stay spicy. Bye. That was a long bye.
Bye.